My friend, this is what all the parts are on a ukulele. Now, this particular ukulele I have has a slotted headstock, which means all the strings that are on this that go over the fretboard and the individual frets come up to the headstock here. Now the headstock is slotted. I love this particular style. The tuning pegs for me go off to the back rather to the side, and they use the same wheel crank gear that normally is encased in a little cover. I think this is beautiful where it comes on the outside. Great design work there. This particular model I really enjoy has solid earthing and a quick gloss finish over the top of it. Some people prefer theirs to be satin, kind of without a lacquer over the top. I don't mind cleaning the fingers off of here. I just take my bandana and do that. The long and short of it is, this is the headstock. This is going to be the nut. The nut and the saddle have a very special job. The nut and the saddle individually make up the distance between the two strings. When over the sound hole, anything that we play inside of this sound hole is going to project itself. Now inside of these, as I aforementioned, solid wood tops, solid side, but you can get laminate tops, laminate side, laminate backs. Different makes, different models do different things. Generally, when you're looking at an instrument, I would go for solid everything. It just gives to a quality instrument. As far as this one, I have a peg in the back here, which I'm going to soon be taking that out to see how this fares as an electric. And this is for strap locks when you're going to have something over the top to be able. Some of the ukuleles come around the side and go up through the sound hole. I'm not a big fan of those. They make me feel awkward about I'm going to drop it. And then the other ones, you can just tie it up again here at the other end of the nut underneath the strings here. Anywho, between here, the saddle sits on top of the bridge, and this is where we tie in our strings. Now, this particular type of instrument is in a Dreadnought series type of cutaway. Dreadnought series type of cut. If it had a cut right here, I would be able to play up a little bit further. The fretboard would be extended, and you would call it a cutaway. If it had electrics in it, it would be a CE. When we play on instruments like this, the reason why they have such fun tunage and the reason why they have such fun sound is because they are made to have these little bracings on the inside, which are cut, called scallop bracing. When your instrument gets a little warm, a little cold, it expands and contracts. Therefore, having something of quality wood and quality build is appropriate for being able to... Sounds like the movie theme. Anywho, I really enjoy playing this instrument. If you like playing oud too, it's great to know what's on this. The individual frets aren't the metal. Those are the frettings. The frets are the things you put your fingers on. A lot of ukuleles have dots, which indicate where you are on those frets. Generally, almost all instruments, no matter what it is, if they have a dot system fret marking, we'll put a double dot for your 12th, so you know that's where you start repeating your doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. That's where it all starts again. And then when we come from that octave and we go down, we can tell where the 10th is, sometimes the 7th, the 5th, and the 3rd. Each instrument's a little bit different, so check yours out. Get bearings on it. One of the things I also teach, know your instrument. If you could slide your hand up here, karate chop, and then put your hands down, wherever you end up being, I got a little paint in my house. Wherever you end up putting your hands down, that's probably going to be where your hands will always go to. So knowing that my pinky can go to the 13th fret when I slide up here is a great way to know exactly where I am and how to make a major chord. Anyway, if you have any questions about how to make chords, triads, or a little bit of music theory, check out the channel. Put a comment below and subscribe if you dig the way I teach. Aloha.